me shut my mouth. Like, you just yap away.
Yeah.
Other times it's like, I can say, I was thinking about this last week. I actually get quite a handful of calls, probably every couple of weeks, of some vendors saying, hey, I'm looking about changing this. What do you think? Or I'm adding this to my website. I'm thinking about this service. What do you think? And I don't think it hit me until a couple of weeks ago. I was like, I am so grateful that I have like an open heart. And just like, no, my vendor friends know, who are just genuinely my deep friends, just know like, hey, let me call Carrie real quick and let me ask her this question. And if sometimes I'm like, oh dude, I don't know. And I'm like, you know what, go for it.
Sure.
And sometimes I just don't know, and other times I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Maybe tweak and more in your benefit. So I think it's just like a great, and again, these are primarily people I've worked with and met in networking groups.
So. And I think that's a big deal. Like if you have the same mindset, we're like, okay, I want to grow, and then you get around people, you know, rub elbows with them, and like literally iron sharpening iron is 100%. A huge deal, because it's like, you know, I can come to you or you can come to me and be like, hey, bounce ideas off of and be like, oh yeah, that's a good, maybe not do that one, you know? You know,
I don't think that's a good idea.
Or maybe look at it from this perspective and you're like, oh, I didn't think about that.
And that's why it's important to have people, like she does exactly what I do. Literally the same services.
Oh, my planner friends, like, I could call 5 up and they would be, oh yeah, well, let's meet, where you at? Or let me look at it, FaceTime me, share your screen, whatever it is. And I think that's also a beauty of this community is when I first started back in my
lonesome all by yourself.
Also
scary.
It was just like it was vicious. The planning community back when I first started.
Oh, same with beauty.
It was just like
still
this
kind
is
of
my territory, and I was like, gross. But now it's like no. Like I'm going to build up my friends, and I'm in that. I love this industry, and that's primarily where I found with AWP, the Houston chapter, and I think it's a beautiful networking group, and we have like a lot of group chats, and people ask all information, references. If I'm not available, I'm like, hey, who's available for this wedding, this date, this venue, and then they're like, oh, me, send my way, and I'll send referrals over. So community also within your own streamline of your like business.
For sure. It's important because honestly, entrepreneurship is lonely as hell sometimes.